Hey guys, so today for this video I thought this is like the perfect timing to do a New Year's Eve tutorial. I love New Year's Eve looks. I feel like there's so many different ways you can go with them and so many different routes you can take them. So I just find them super fun to create, and they're super fun to see when other people do them. I love to get inspired by them, not only for New Year's Eve looks, but just like glammed out, more smoky looks in general. So today I just did like the normal New Year's Eve smoky eye, like the dark crease, a more shimmery silver neutral lid, and then I also added a little bit of drama with a little wing in my inner corner, and then a nude lip. So if you want to know how to get this look or just want to stick around, that's good with me. Just keep watching. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Bye. Okay, so to start this tutorial, I am just going to start by using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. It's the one in medium deep, and I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush and work it into the crease. Since we're going to be working with dark colors today, you want to build a nice transition shade behind it, so that way when you further blend those darker colors later on, that has something to blend with, and it makes it just more gradient effect. Okay, so now that I have my crease color fully blended, I'm going to go in with my Naked Smoky palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Whiskey, which is right here. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you guys. So I'm just going to take that on this small little angled e.l.f. precision brush. It's a contour brush, I believe. Yeah. I just use that to place color into my crease with more precision, so that way I can control where it blends and not have it going everywhere on my eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that to both of my eyes. Alright, so I just finished applying that darker color to my crease. So I'm going to go in with an even darker color from a different palette. I'm going to be using my Naked Basics palette. Between each step, I always make sure to take a big fluffy brush like this. Just like that between each step to make sure that's fully blended, because you don't want to wait, put on all your eyeshadows and just go in and blend it all, because that's going to take a lot longer and it's not going to look as like well put together, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take Faint, which is this color right here, and I'm going to mix it with Crave, which is like this dark, it's not completely black, it's maybe like a touch under black, but it's not gray, if that makes sense. It's like a brownish black, but it's still pretty dark. So I'm going to mix these two together, and I'm just going to put them in my crease, tap off the excess. So now that that's all blended, I'm going to take my last crease shade. Sorry for being so repetitive with the crease shades, but it really is an important step when you're trying to get a really dark smoky eye, is the steps of shadows. You don't want to just go right in with a dark shadow. That's just no. You can try it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. So from the Naked palette, I'm going to take Black Market. It's just the black in the palette right there. I'm just going to take that, tap off the excess, and use that to deepen it up even more. I'm blending with all these dark colors. I'll go in little circular motions like that. I also go in windshield swiper motions. There's the word. Just all over to make sure it's in the shape that I want and also being blended where I want. Since this isn't a cat eye, I don't want it to go straight out, so I still want it to bring it in over like the middle of my eye and into my crease. So that's where the windshield swiper motions come in, just to bring that color a little bit more in, but I'm not taking it completely into my inner corner, because then I would close off the eye and make it look very small and squinty, and that's not what I'm going for today. So I'm just going to continue blending. So I'm just going to quickly mention, now that all my colors are in and I'm almost done blending them, I'm going to put in my crease shade, so that way I have the ability to blend the crease colors with that highlight shade. So for that, I'm just going to take, let me get the brush out of the palette, Combust in 13. It's an odd name for a, but that's the these two colors. I'm just gonna mix those two together just to make not like a harsh white highlight, but because it is a smoky and darker look, I do want a little bit more of a stronger highlight to kind of counteract all the darkness that's on the crease and on my eye. So I'm going to actually add a little bit of my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. I'm just going to take this lightest shade. Even though I usually don't put shimmer on my brow bone. Because of this dark, smoky look, this will really help to counteract all of that and help me not look as raccoony as I don't want to look. So I'm just going to continue blending, making sure I get the crease shades with the brow bone shades as well. So just super quick to finalize the crease blending, I'm just going to take that bronzer and the big fluffy brush and run it right along the outside of all those colors. I don't want to bring it super far in because I don't want to take away that depth that I put in there with all those blacks and dark browns. This is just to give it more that gradient look back that I feel like I kind of lost while putting all these dark shades on. Alright, so now moving on to my lid shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this crease brush. I got it at Ulta. It's just a normal, or it's a concealer brush, sorry. It's made for concealer, but I use it for the crease brush. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. setting spray and I'm just going to spritz it like that. Shake it off. This is going to give the eyeshadow I put on a much more metallic-y appearance. So I'm going to go in with High, which is right here. It's just really light champagne-y, pinky sort of color. I hope I put this on the right side of the brush. And I'm just gonna dab that, pat that onto the lid. I'm gonna try and avoid, obviously all those dark colors that we put on. I'm just gonna use this to help brighten up the eye a little bit. Okay, so now that all my shadows are on my eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. I'm using the Super Skinny Eye Marker by NYX. It's just this cute little felt tip liquid eyeliner. And I'm just going to go ahead and do as much as I can on camera until I need to go ahead and move that whole situation around. Okay, my baby hairs are getting out of control. But I just finished the wing eyeliner. What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do my foundation, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the rest of everything I'm gonna do for this look. Okay, so I just finished putting on all my foundation. I used my True Match Lumi in W3, and then for concealer I just used my Naked foundation. So I'm gonna set everywhere I put that Naked foundation, which is what I technically use as concealer, with this powder. I realized in my last video I was like, oh, it's a bright yellow, don't worry. If I didn't even show you, but it looks like, I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up really. It's like this bright white or bright yellow, but you place it on your skin and it's really not this bright yellow. Finished, just got done putting on that concealer, or the setting powder. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, for the most part. So for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna set it with this Tarte powder. Doesn't have a name on it. It's purple. And I'm just gonna use that to set everywhere else on my face. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my concealer, and I'll be right back. Or my contour, sorry, my contour, and I'll be right back. So then I went ahead and I did my contour, which I used my Chocolate Soleil bronzer, like I used for the crease shadows. I went ahead and I did my blush, which is the NYX blush in Dusty Rose. It's just like this pretty pinky, dark pink. Yeah, nothing, whoa, crazy. And then for my highlights, I mixed two highlights together right now. It's just what I'm digging. I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. It's like a nice golden champagne-y highlight, so I put that on first, and then I'll just go in with MAC Shroom, which is actually a highlight, but it has a really nice just white undertone, and I'm really digging like white highlights, so that's what I chose for today. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill in my brows because I can't keep forgetting my freaking brows. See the difference? See the difference? I see a difference, and that's all that matters. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to the fun part, which is the glitter. So, just real quick, I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do because it takes too long to sit here and film. Take this little tiny, it's a concealer brush from e.l.f. Super, super duper tiny. Take this, give it a good spritz. And then I'm gonna take my Ulta Glitter Top Coat. And this is in Fairy Princess. It's like a pinky champagne because the color we put on our crease, on our lid, is kind of a pinky champagne color. I'm gonna top it with this. And because glitter can have a tendency to fall out, I'm just gonna take a tissue and lightly place it and then just start dabbing the glitter, avoiding the liner, just like that. So okay, I apologize for being so close up, but I just wanted to see if you guys could see the difference. This eye has the glitter, this eye doesn't. I'm using my iPhone to record, so I'm not sure the quality is gonna be the best, but this has glitter, this eye doesn't. It just adds that extra pop to any New Year's Eve look, honestly, or any look anytime. Glitter's a good idea. Just as long as you don't go overboard, or go overboard. Do what you want. It's your face. Alright, so I went ahead and I curled my eyelashes, and I also tight lined. And now I'm just going to take my Naked palette again. This is very revolved around the Naked palette, the Smoky palette, sorry. It is a Naked palette, the Naked Smoky palette. Take a little bit of Black Market, which is the black that we put in our crease. I'm going to run that along till about there where the beginning of my eye color starts, and I'm just going to trace it really tight onto my lash. I did that, but I only put it about halfway. I didn't take it all that far in, as I said, and I'm just going to take the brush that comes with the Naked Smoky palette, that dual-ended, and I'm just going to dip that in whiskey and then smoke it out. I'm gonna flip it over and I'm just gonna dust it out a little bit. Now that is all blended out, before I do my little inner wing highlight wing thingy. Okay, I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna pop some shroom into that inner corner. So I'm just gonna take that super skinny marker like I did before, and it's probably easier to do this off camera and explain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna create a little like wing coming off my inner corner, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna do one eye, show you one eye meant, and then I'll do the other one. It looks a little weird with just one eye done, but damn, I lose everything so fast. Okay, this is what I meant. It's just like this little wing that goes on the inner corner. Okay, so I just got done. I put that inner corner wing in the inner corner, I put on some false eyelashes, and now I'm just going to quickly pop on some lower matte lash mascara. I like the Benefit They're Real mascara to do this. I'm sorry. Right, so now all I have left is lipstick. For this, I think with this particular look, you could use any lipstick. If you wanted to, you could do this, like a red. I think that would be super pretty, just like a deep fire truck red. I have this lipstick that might be a bit too matchy-matchy. It's like a bluish gray, Yes, that is a lipstick. I wore that to work. Someone told me I looked like a mermaid. Interesting. Here's that red I was talking about. I would swatch properly. Like that. That would be gorgeous. But for this, I think I'm just going to go with a nude. I'm going to be using my NYX Simply Nude Lip Cream in Honey. I'm just going to dot that on. I think a nude would probably be best for this look. So that is it for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Everyone that shared my first video, thank you so much. You guys mean so much to me. Like, I wasn't expecting anyone to share it, to be honest. Like, I wasn't really expecting more than like 3 or 4 likes, including my mom and my relatives. So thank you to everyone who came out and supported me. Like, that just, it blew my mind, honestly. Like, I was not expecting that whatsoever. Sorry. So yeah, if you have any more ideas, like, I will definitely take ideas for videos. Like, if there's something you want to see that you've never really seen before and you're like, oh, that sounds cool, but I don't know how to do it, just ask. Like, just say, hey, can you do this video? And probably 100% sure that I will get to it, because I'm just taking in ideas right now. I'm going through and thinking like, oh, what can I do next? I just touched. I need to learn. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking suggestions. Like, I will do anything, basically. It's appropriate. That's makeup related. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to everyone that's supporting me through all of this and leaving comments and just feedback in general. Feedback is so important to me. So thank you guys once again. I will see you in my next video. Bye!